that George Strait recorded back in 1987. Now, George Strait grew up on a small ranch, and he thought that he would be a rodeo cowboy as by profession. But he loved music too, and so he sort of split up his time between music and rodeo and didn't do very well at either one. He had a small band, and they played little country honky-tonks all across South Texas. They were pretty darn good, but totally unknown. They weren't making much money. And then one day, in early March, he got a call from Leroy Schaefer, the Vice President for Entertainment of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It was on a Friday. He said, "George, I saw you about 6 months ago down in the Rio Grande Valley. I was impressed. I need your help. Can you get your band here tomorrow afternoon on Saturday? We have 65,000 people, a sellout at the Houston Astrodome. And Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine is not going to be able to make it because Gloria came down with a throat infection." Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is history. George Strait performed for 25 straight years as a headliner with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. This is one of his best songs. It does mention some places in Texas, and I want to make sure that you know what we're talking about before we do this song. It mentions Texarkana. Texarkana is way up in the northeast corner of Texas, where Texas and Arkansas comes together. Okay. Then it mentions Abilene. Abilene is West Texas, out west of Fort Worth. Okay. Then it mentions Galveston. Galveston is on an island due south of Houston. Then it mentions a little town called Temple, which sits almost in the exact geographical center of the state of Texas. Then it mentions a river that flows out of pure limestone called the Frio River. If you speak Spanish, you know what Frio means. It is cold. It flows out of pure limestone, the Edwards Aquifer, and goes from about Uvalde, Texas, back in near Austin. So listen for these things, and then you'll understand a little bit about this song. This is All My Exes Live in Texas. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place I do love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, therefore I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosedale down in Texarkana wanted me to push her through. And sweet Eileen in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Temple, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. 'Cause all my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I do love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Most country music is made for dancing. This is the dance tempo. It's called Western Swing. It was developed by Bob Wells in the Texas Playboys in the 1930s. It's made to move around too. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim. It reminds me of another time when I wore my welcome ring. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. 'Cause all my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I really love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. Therefore, I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm high. It's been rumored that I died. But I'm alive and well.